My experience in the Theta Chamber was, I went for 21 days, and in every one of those sessions in the chamber, I always felt relaxed, and that was pretty amazing.
You totally enter a whole new world, and it's just a peaceful, relaxing, downloading of getting rid of your day's stress.
The experience is like sort of almost bordering on euphoric.
I just really enjoyed the 30 minutes of serenity that I got to experience each day as I was laying in there, and it's almost like kind of everything else that was going on in my life went away, and I was able just to be with myself in that moment and really truly experience relaxation. And that was my experience of being in that Theta Chamber.
The feeling that came over me was, first I was very calm, and as the process went on, I experienced a feeling of floating, actually, where there was like no time or space. It was just being in the moment, and the most beautiful images came across my mind. And I remember when it stopped and they opened it up, and everything in that moment was brighter. I was more clear. I could see things and hear things that I just wasn't used to. And as I was in the chamber listening to the music, I still could hear the hustle and bustle of everything going on, but I was in my own space, and I was free.
I have issues at times with some mild claustrophobia. And there was a couple of times in my first 2 visits where I felt that kind of rise up a little bit, and just taking a deep breath helped me move through it. And by the 3rd time I was in the chamber, I had no more issues of claustrophobia.
I was nervous at first to get in there, like I was, but like once I got in there, and it was just relaxing, like all the colors, and it was peaceful.
In a 21-day period, I did go in a couple times with just a small amount of anxiety, and it definitely came out without it. That's for sure. But it's really pleasant. The air is really nice. The sound is great, and the movement is undetectable, really.
My experience in the Theta Chamber was, I was very, very apprehensive, because I watched the table spinning, and I have motion sickness. And I thought, there's no way in the world. And of course the staff kept saying, don't worry about it, you're not going to feel that motion. And I thought, yeah, right, I can't ride a merry-go-round with my grandchildren without getting sick. But I had the faith and I had the desire, so I went ahead and cowboyed up and got in the chamber. And amazingly, I could feel when it started, and I could feel when it stopped. But other than that, I didn't feel any motion. But it's what happened in between the starting and the stopping that was absolutely amazing. I had no idea that it would be an experience like it is. The music in the background is so calming, but the light sensations, and I actually felt like I was having an out-of-body experience. I was floating through the universe, and that's the only way I could really explain it. When the staff would ask me, how did that feel to you? I said, it was just amazing. I traveled through the universe. It's like so relaxing, and you just actually are feeling like your mind is free, and you are having a wonderful out-of-body experience. It's about the only way I could explain it. It was very good. I looked forward to every time.
So mostly what I hear is just music, and what I see is just flashing light and sometimes colors and, you know, like shapes and designs that kind of come through. I think that's just my brain's interpretation of the flashing lights as they, because I know it's just flashing. I've seen, you know, what's happening with the goggles, so it's just lights, patterns, and music. It's pretty nice. I think that's part of the reason it's relaxing.
You know, just I felt like I didn't have to try to be happy. It just happened, which was great. So
Can sound crazy, I think, or a little bit unusual to some people, but with the other things that are going on here, I mean, the whole package is definitely the way to look at it, because the results from everything combined have been pleasantly great to me.
and it's almost like as soon as you close the door, it's just you and yourself in that bed, and you're just able to just finally relax and kind of forget about the world for a minute.
That's kind of what the experience is in the chamber. Is just really completely relaxed, floating, deep meditation, that kind of thing.
And to be honest with you, I think I would love to do this every day for the rest of my life. So not to be feared. I think once you get inside, at least for me, it's just been like entering a whole new world.